We're Team 5 for A8 with our version of Game Maker. So you can see that we can download the Webstartable from the Confluence page. What I'll be doing now is loading a pre-saved game. When we click on the game menu over there, it loads all the games that have been previously made by all the different users, and we can select any one out of the different options provided to us. I've selected the Pac-Man game, and if you can see now that the resize functionality is still working. We're loading this game from a server which we had hosted, and okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change, and I'll be adding the score functionality to the game. So I'll just say on collision with one of the pills, which is a feed 8, which is because we have given a group name, so all the feeds have the same value. Oh yeah, and you have to resize it. If you do not resize it, it gives you a prompt to resize it so that you can specify the incremental score value, and once you add it to your oh yeah, let me just add it once more. Yeah, add it, and you can see that it comes up on the event action list panel. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this version. So I'll just say save. You can give in a game base name. So suppose I just say Pac-Man. Pac-Man. Yep. Pac-Man scored at 10. And I'll just give in my name. So you can just give an author name to your game base and say OK. So you can see that this is a game that was created and it has been successfully saved on that server which we were hosting. Now I'll try to load the game. If you see now, this time around when I click on load from game menu, you can see that there's a game that we just saved using the game maker. So we are able to save a particular game and differentiate between games made on the game saver, and we can also play the game and save any progress in the game using the play progress menu option on the top. I'll just play this game and maybe eat one pill, and when you hit stop, the score is calculated and you can see the score. If there's a small bug in the calculation of the score, it gives out a random value. We are assuming that there's a bug because there's a lot of collisions happening at the same time. It's recording a number of collisions. Okay, now what I'll try to do is I'll try to save a game which is in progress and load it. So let's say one pill gone, and I'll just save it by my name. Just to remind you guys that we had saved this game was loaded on. Okay, I'll just use Shenshin's name instead. This game was loaded using another version of Pac-Man saying Pac-Man scored at 10, and we have saved it successfully onto our server database. We are using the same database that was provided to us, just using a server that we hosted for server based commands. Now if I try to load the games, so if I use Shenshin's names, these are the games that he had built during his tests, and if we select the one that we just saved, you can see that there's one pill that's gone and it's not present over there. So apart from that, you can also see top scores. So we are calculating top scores functionality for use. You can so for the game that we just saved, Pac-Man scored at 10, we have just one value. If you go into and see, okay, let me just say, no, not Pac-Man, maybe Pac-Man scored 10, yeah. So I had played 2 of these games, and there are high scores and they're ranked in the descending order. According to scores, you can. So yeah, that's pretty much with our database. Sorry, with our game maker. Okay, let me now quickly switch over and show you our database. So this is our database. We have two tables, the game save and the game base. The game save table looks like this, wherein you have an ID, a game name, a player name, scores, and game data, as well as save name. Save name is with what you enter in the field, and game name is based on which we load the top scores. The other table is the game base, in which you have the game name, which is given while saving the game, and the author of the game, as well as the game data, which is the XML that gets saved. So that's pretty much with our version of GameMaker for A8. Thank you for watching our video. Okay, to record the sound of the GameMaker, we would like to add, let's load up the Asteroids game. Oops.